Alright, well, I figured I'd just keep on going through the quote-unquote chord reference chart. So here come the E6 chords, or the 6 chords, the major 6 chords, starting with this. And I'll just talk about them as we go along. Takes it to an A6. You know what to do besides just play them, right? Can you juxtapose pentatonic over the voicing? Identify the 1, the 3, the 6, the 5. Where doth thy interval lie? Here comes this E6 like so, of course. Is that correct? Yep. I remember learning that shape, or this shape. He's giving us this. Yeah. E6. Now notice this A6. Perhaps you know that as a F sharp minor 7, yeah? It's A6 too, or this one. E6 like so. These equivalencies with minor 7. So, you know, remember your where doth we go? We go here. So remember, you really are learning a few things here, even though for now we're conceiving these, or conceiving of these. We're not conceiving them, I guess in some way we are, but we are also conceiving of them in terms of their major quality, right? The major 6. But these are all also minor 7 voicings, right? Minor 7 chords, a minor third down, right? E6 is C sharp minor 7, right? The 5th of the 6th chord is the flat 7 of the minor 7. My goodness. Where are we? Here we go. This guy. Into this. He's bringing in the A. Okay, look at this one. What do we got here? He wants us to use our thumb. I'm not going to be able to do that, so my ring finger is going to double stop up there. That's what we got. That's tough. Go ahead and use the thumb. It don't work with my guitar because the neck's too wide, you know, but or try the double stop with the ring finger there. 1, 2, 3, and I've always had trouble double stopping the ring finger. Ugh. Where are we now? Here we go. E6 like so. 5th on the bottom. Moving up. A6. You know, yeah, to make this you know, interesting, I mean, instead of just going through endless dots and lines, find your chord and try major pentatonic chord. How about just a major scale line? How about a Mixolydian line, right, or a flat 7 kind of something? Can't help but want to get a 13. There, I did both 7s in there a little bit. Okay, enough of that, but put some melody in there, right? The power is... there's a lot of potential in finding melodic fragments amidst the harmonic voicing, right? Have the voicing, find your comfortable melodies in there. Here we go, this one. notice how this is essentially, I mean, right, C sharp minor, right? E6 like so. Ooh, interesting. Look at this one. Okay. That's cool. Yep. There it is. That's an interesting and challenging voicing, right? The fifth, the root, the third, the sixth, the third. And you could double stop with the middle down here. Yeah. Or just use both fingers, that's a bit more stable. I'll bring it up to A. Oi. Yeah, as you get. Gosh. That pinky stretch is giving me trouble. Okay. Yeah, 6 chords. Fun. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. Da-da-dun, dun-da-da-dun. And that was this guy, which is... Yeah, right. That reach up there. And you know, if you really want, you could bar it, and you get the 6 on top. Am I right? You do. You get the 6 on top. So there's a full 6-string 6 chord. And that's 5, 1, 3, 6, 3, 6. Why not? A little redundancy. Why not? Redundancy in the harmony. Okay, too many dots. In fact, brief hiatus as I move the music stand and try not to bang into anything like the microphone. And that was pointless. Here we go, let's move it along. Okay, this is fun. This is a bit ridiculous. There's the 6, here's the 5, here's the 3, here's the 1. Not too bad. There's a good chord. That's a nice one. Move that around. Ooh. So that's a stretchy 6 chord, but we can try it out, especially up here, right? And of course this is 1, that is 3, that is 5, that is 6. So this is very pianistic in a way, in terms of just root on the bottom, and the right hand is getting the 3, 5, and 6. So handy dandy. The 3, 5, and 6 an octave higher, of course, but handy dandy, right? Handy enough. Now look at this A6. So now, okay, quite a chord. That's an A6. How do we see that? As the 1 and then the 3 on the bottom, right? And then here, there's our 5, there's our 6. 5, 6, 1. Or, you know, we always want to see what's the stack, right? So this is the 3rd, this is the 5th, this is the 6th, this is the root. But we also want to be able to articulate it: root, 3rd, 5th, 6th, right? To see this multi-dimensionality. Moving along, moving along. Okay. Look at this one. Look at this. Nope. There it is. Okay. Can you see that? Can I see that? Right? There's. How is this an E6? Or, yeah, how is this an E6? 1, 3, 5, 6. Or C sharp minor with the good old B on the bottom, or C sharp minor with the flat 7 of C sharp minor on the bottom. Handy dandy. Let's keep going before I have to teach another screen. Go teach the screen. Okay. Da a dee ba doo ba. Where are we now? We are here. We're moving along. Fifth on top. That's nice. E6. E major triad. 6 on the bottom. Just to warm up the shape, get used to the shape. 2, a dibba dibba ba di boom. Oh, here we go. Look at this one. Okay. And look, you can even add the open E in this case, or even fret it with your ring finger. Dare we add a bass line like. Chord's a winner, and if we bar our index, we even get the 6th on top. So this is another full, 6 string, and in my case, even 7 string 6th chord. Pretty dandy, and I like that. Anyway, what's going on here, right? This is. If we're to look at it exactly as Ted has it, right, there's no root, right? Or rather, the root is not on the bottom. We've got the 5th. We've got the 6th. There's the root, and there's the 3rd. So 6, 5, 5, 6, 1, 3. And one can't help but see that open E, or the barring of the index there. That's a nice chord. This is a winner for today for me. And yeah, when you find a winner, right, when you find a shape that you think you won't keep around, try it. This is something I like to do, just play a blues with that shape. Oh boy. Goodness, one more time, let me try that again. 1, 2. Let's try it again. Jakob. See, I'm not used to this shape. Yeah, okay. There we go. 2. One more time, here we go. Little this is a cool shape that I would like to get more acquainted with, and that's one way to do it. Just move it around, and just chromatically, as I've mentioned, I'm adding this low note. Okay, where are we at? Stretchy town, look at this one. So this is a root position 6th chord. There's A6. Utterly pianistic, right? That's on the piano. 1, 3, 5, 6. If you bar, you can get the 9. Okay. Great. More 6s. Oh, look at this one. 1, 3, 6, 5. A lot on the low end with this one. Whoopsie. Goodness gracious, 6th chords. Okay, here we go. We're bringing it back to E. Here we go. Okay, let's see, is this... Yeah, that's 6, that's 1, that's 5, that's 3. Nice way to play it, interesting. you. This guy. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Interesting voicing, eh? So that's 6, pardon me. That's 5, 6, 3, 5, 6, 3, 1. So yet again, busy on the low end. Let's bring this up to A6. Yeah, that is a nice sound. And notice Ted is giving us the option here of adding the. But there's something nice about that lone higher pitch there amidst that on the bottom, right there. Right, this relationship. Anyway, where art thou, Dot? Look at that's not ideal. See, the music extension probably right here. But there's pedals and things down there that I'm not using, right? So it's tough. Right? I foresee this video not getting 1 million likes because I'm looking this way. But this is the physiology of the moment. So let's keep going. I do want to try and get through this entire set of 6 chords in Ted Greene's chord reference chart from Chord Chemistry, one of the greatest guitar books in all of the history of guitar books is this book. And now moving along to this A6. So Ted's putting a lot on the bottom end, and that's an interesting inversion that's going to lend itself to voice leading there, because we have the 3, the 3, the 5, the 1, and the 6 way up there. All right, so immediately I want to go. Part of me wants to go. Or just go somewhere. Right, I don't want to. Sixth chord. A6, who'd have thunk it? Look at this one, the same thing? Yes, it is. Okay. Goodness gracious, I'm just trying to keep it interesting for you all, right? This is not a 6th chord. But this is, check this out. Let's try this. This looks tricky. Same thing, different string set. Right, that's the root on top, the 5th. There's the root, the 5th. There's the 6th, and here is for goodness sake, 5th, 6th, 3rd root. Pardon-moi. It's a 9 chord on the bass there. Okay, let's keep it rolling here. Nope. E6 with 6 on the bottom. E6. A6. Another A6. Whoops. Here it is. That's nice. What's going on there, right? That's 5, 1, 6, 3. Okay, look at this E6. Interesting. Not that interesting, but it is, right? Because C sharp minor 7, right? But just the particular absence of the G string there is a thing to consider. Yeah, anytime that there's the absence of a G string, it's telling, right? Okay, so moving along. We got E6. You know, I love and am eternally grateful for Ted, but I just don't see the rhyme or reason in his ordering of these chords, which is fine. I guess the reason is the rhyme, or is the rhyme is the very reason, I suppose. I guess just that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? But, you know, sadly, I don't think I'm going to be able to get through all of these before I must yonder on, because, or yonder off, who knows. But look at this one. We're going to keep it rolling for a moment here. We've got the root, we've got the 6th, we've got the 3rd, and what is he wanting us to do? That? Oh, he is dead. Why not? Root, 3rd, 5th, 6th. I could do this. Right, add the open A. What a practical voicing. Very, very handy indeed. This is quite handy, I have to tell you, my God. Don't hurt yourself with that one, my friends. Notice it doesn't even fit on the grid. Does not even fit on Ted's grid. We are in trouble. Now this next one, what's going on here? Really? Okay. Nothing too ridiculous here. Yeah, root position E6. Stretchy. Not as stretchy as that previous one, my lord. Alright, 1, 3, 5, 6. Whoopsie. Ah! Anyway, getting carried away here. Okay, what's going on with this bad boy? We got this. Nice. Right, now notice you have the option of adding the root there. And I do like these kind of 6th chords where you have the 1 and then the 6th, right? That's 1, 6, 1, 3, 5. Right, so the on the bottom as opposed to a stable 4th like a 5th. We've got this flavorful relationship in the lower region, and also the well, it'd be very cool if this was a dominant chord. You get this in there, but this isn't a dominant chord, so it is not the time for that, my dears. I'm adding the 9 right there. 9, 1, 6. Moving along, because my hand is hurting a touch. A6 like so. I like this one, as ridiculous as it appears. That's a nice sound on the guitar. I like that. Right, and notice what this is. It's pretty cool. It's a stack of 5ths, right? This is a 5th, and this is a 5th. Isn't that interesting? Do we ever... Voicings, every voicing can reveal something to us. Like, I wasn't necessarily totally cognizant of the fact that you could articulate or even describe a 6th chord this way. Well, it's 2 perfect 5ths, the 5th of A and the 5th of F sharp. Look at that. Who'd have thought? Wait a minute. No, that's right. That's how it would be. Funny world, right? That would be one to practice moving around a touch, and once again, don't hurt yourself. Feel the muscle, little little tension's good, no sharp pain. We don't want no sharp pain on this, okay? Especially in here, okay? Be careful, my friends. Now, oh my, okay, interesting. So we got the fifth on the bottom. This can't be right. What's going on? That is a 7, right? Something is it a 9? No, it's a 9, forgive me. There it is. Okay, this is what he means. A little smudge on the page, it seems. Now this is undoubtedly a unique and awkward voicing, and you know, I think looking at this, one can't help but, if one is familiar with C sharp minor sounds, trying to, right, it's very easy to see this is a C minor something or the other, or as E6, right, with the 6 on the bottom. These wider sounds, though, these offer a lot of unique opportunity, right, having those different voices. It can be a bit hard to bring it all together, but we must try. Okay, what about this one? Yep. This one, I like this one. And notice this really makes you think about the right hand, right? How I'm doing that. That's thumb, index, middle, ring, but there's, you know, I'm just having to pick the strings, right? They're not all adjacent. They are not adjacent. So, neither are these on the page. E6, 5th on the bottom. Okay. Look at this one. Cool. Is this really what I'm thinking it is? No. There it is. That's a nice one. Right, we've got the 3rd, the 6, the root, the 7. Yeah. E on the bottom to drive it on home. Where are we going now? Okay. Look at this A6. I like it. No 5th allowed, baby. No 5th unless, no 5th. Unless you go the open E. Which is kind of cool. That's 1, 1, 3, 6. Double up on the 1. 1, 1, 3, 6. E6 like so. That's 1, 3, 6, 1, 3, 6 if you want. That's a practical one, guys. You can strum it. It's great for right, little pieces of it. All gonna work wonderfully. You can even go when you do it. Okay, I think I have to go soon. What's the next? Let's go on down to the E6. No, it already did that one. It's time for this now. This one looks pretty weird. It's an A6. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. Can you dig? Can you dig? Can you dig? Right, we've got the 1, the 6, the 3, the 1. 1, 3, 6, 1 again, no 5. Very cool. Unless you do that, right? But you probably don't have that extra. So it is almost time for me to go. The alarm just went off, meaning I gotta go on to another journey of life and must leaveth thee be. So can I just go through these in a few moments? Ooh, I'm sorry to rush. I don't want to rush. Let's try though. 1, da, dee, da, and. Nope. 1, the 6, the 5. Beautiful. And because I have my low B string, I can even add the little muddy with that 3 on the bottom, but boop, 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 boop. Wow. I can feel the burn. I'm feeling the burn. Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to keep going, so let's try that. Oh, this is a good one to have. Pretty little, not as outlandish as what we just did. My gosh. E6. That C sharp in there. There we go. Gotta get the string division correct. In the right hand. A6 like so. Interesting, I like it. That's the 5, the 1, the 6, the 1, the 3, the 5, the 6, the 1, the 3, baby, yeah. Gonna have to go soon. I thank you for being here. I hope this has been useful in some way, or in multiple ways, a multitude of ways. Am I going to be able to finish this page? Come on, Jakob, let's finish the page. Here we go. It's like this. A6 like that. Wow, look at this one. Oh, tough. Pinky bar. Right on. Almost there. E6. I like that one. Oh, it's tough, but it's there. It's another one where you can get everything, as in every string. A little muddy on the bottom a little bit. Come on. Nearly there, nearly there. A6 like so. Beautiful. Is it beautiful? I think it is. Yep. That's a great chord. 6, 1, 5, 3. Tough. It's there. Goodness. Come on. Gosh. Tough. Almost there. Thanks for sticking around. If you're here, y'all should be doing this on your own, though. Okay, right on. Good old E6. 5th finger technique with that index finger. Gotta make it cool with the 5th finger technique. I gotta go very shortly, my goodness. Nope. Okay, these are interesting. These more notes on the low strings, right? Skipping the G string, right? Remember, she comes in. This guitar. No G string. Crazy. It was crazy, man. Okay. That's my dog coming in. Also, no G string. Okay, where are we going? We're going here, baby. Goodness gracious, are you serious? Freaking serious right now? Who's gonna do that? I'm gonna do it. That's fine. Everything's fine. That's how I feel about my life. Everything's fine. Okay. All right, we're going along. We're going along with this guy. We're going along with that guy. Are we going along with this guy? That's beautiful. That 6 on top. There you are. Come on. Oh, sweet. Come on now. Got this A6. Beautiful. God dang nabbit, can't get it unless the thumb cometh over, and I can't do that, so I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go like this. Come on, Jakob. That is it. That is particularly unusual, I think, but it's doable. Index, pinky, 5th finger technique on the 6. Ah, there it is. Ring on the 3rd. Middle on the old 5th there. And you've got that chord. Thank you very much. Very, very nice news. Okay, we are nearly done. And isn't it great that we have an E6 there? Isn't it great? It's so good. Oh boy. It's so good. And here we are. What are you doing? Oh, I see what you're doing here, Teddy boy. That's a tough one for me because I don't like to borrow the ring. I don't like to borrow the ring finger. But a lot of guys with rings on the ring finger like bars. You know what I mean? We're going to close there. All right. Now, those were the major 6 chords from Ted Greene's Chord Chemistry, page 18 and 19. I think I might just do this every day until there is no more to do. But until then, I will do. So that'll do. And thank you for being here. Please, if you want to study with me, let's talk about it. There's a lot of options. It couldn't be a one and done, right? It's great. I like to develop a relationship though, but I get it. Sometimes one and done's what you need, right? But if you want to develop a relationship, that's possible too. So check it out, baby. Down there, click the links. Thanks for being here. Like, share, subscribe. Hope you're learning. Listen. The more you listen, the closer you listen, the deeper you listen, the more you're going to learn. And there's no end to listening. Never ends. No end to listening. Adios.